Okay, fine. So, like I said, friends, this is a webinar. And in this webinar, we'll be focusing majorly on the server administration part and the cloud computing part. Okay. Now, why we have multiple courses in this particular webinar, or why we have multiple courses in this particular package? Why can't we go only with the cloud computing, or why can't we go with the Linux server administration itself? Why we have to learn both the things? Okay, there are certain things actually that I need to explain you here so that you know it will be easy for you to understand from where you need to start your career. Okay, and you know how far you can go in this particular career. These are some of the basic questions I need to address today. Fine. So let us start and let us see what is cloud computing and what is server administration in simple and the best way. Okay. And in case if you have any doubts, any questions regarding the topic, regarding the, whatever we are discussing in this webinar, kindly send your questions in the chat box so that I can address each and every question. And at the end of the day, at the end of the class, actually, if you have any doubts, if you want to talk to me directly, you can simply unmute yourself and you can talk to me directly. Okay, both the options are available. Now, what I did here is instead of, just going through a webinar in a different way, I've just, taken some questions actually, the questions that I'll get normally in every demo session or every webinar session, or the questions that, normally people search on internet. These are some of the questions that I have taken here and just try to answer all these questions here. Okay. Now, to begin with, the main question here is what is cloud computing? Listen, my friend, cloud computing is there for around 19-20 years officially now. 2006 was the year when Amazon people started providing cloud computing. So it's nearly 19 years, right? Okay, so it is there from 19 years. But recently, let's say last 3, 4, 5 years, it became more famous. Companies started accepting it more numbers. So today, if you go and analyze the internet or analyze the companies and all the other businesses, I can say 90 to 95% companies, they are fully or partially using cloud computing. I repeat, 90 to 95% companies, they are fully or partially using the cloud computing. So it's very hard for us to see any company who's not connected to cloud. Okay, forget about companies. Companies, they have business, they have huge data. Okay, they need to run many applications. So if they are using cloud computing, it's not a big deal, right? But people like you and me, normal people, we just use internet. We don't have any company, right? We are using only internet for maybe email purpose. We are sending messages on WhatsApp. We are paying money through Phone Pay or Google Pay. We are ordering food through Zomato or Swiggy. We book a cab through Uber or Ola, right? So we have different things to do on the internet. And whenever we connect to any of the application, my friend, that particular application is literally working on internet. It's literally working in cloud actually, right? Our messages are there in cloud. Our, uh, emails are there in cloud. So whatever we have, everything is literally in cloud. Each and everything is running in cloud. Okay, so we are directly and indirectly connected to cloud every day. People who have zero knowledge of technology, let's say a 14-year-old kid, he just connected to some game and he started playing game. Where is that game running actually? The game is running somewhere in cloud. Let's say 70-year-old, a person. Hmm? They have no knowledge about the internet, maybe that much knowledge, maybe, or maybe they don't have knowledge of cloud computing and all those things. They are simply sending some messages on WhatsApp, or they are simply receiving and sending some emails. They are also connected to cloud. So literally everywhere we have cloud, my friend. I repeat, everywhere we have cloud. So let us try to understand what exactly is this cloud. See, in a very simple terminology, I'll say cloud is a concept where we take some resources and we run the resources, we run our application and we store our data. I repeat, cloud is a concept where we take some resources from a cloud provider and we run our applications and we store our data. Okay, what exactly it means? See, imagine, let me take a very simple example. Imagine you have totally 50 lakh rupees. 50 lakh Indian rupees. So that is some money, right? Now, if you have 50 lakh Indian rupees, you have two options here to keep your money. One option is you can keep in home. The other option is you can keep in bank. Now, I can say 95 to 98% cases, they prefer a bank to store that much money, right? Because keeping money in bank is much more safer compared to keeping money in our home, isn't it? Keeping money in bank is more safer compared to keeping money in our home. Now, here, the home is like our own network and bank is like your cloud network. In our home, let's say we have a almirah, we have a locker. We need to keep a locker there. We need to keep some money in that locker. We need to lock that locker by using key or by using a passcode or whatever. So we need to take care of the money as well as the locker. Someone can even take the locker and they can simply carry your locker. That's also possible, right? Okay, so we need to protect everything. We need to protect our money. We need to protect the locker, and wherever the locker is located, we need to keep an eye on that particular room. Let's say we need to keep a special lock on that particular room. There should be some CCTV camera. So we have to take all these, necessary precautions. It's too difficult, right? Just, to do this much, to take this many security precautions in our home, it's a bit difficult. But what about bank? What we do in bank? We just go and deposit the money there. Whatever money we have, we just deposit that particular money there. Okay. So what about the locker? What about the security? What about the security guard? What about the cameras? Who will take care of all these things? The bank people will take care of all these things, right? We just need to keep money there. They will take care of our money. Okay. Same logic here, my friend. Let us imagine in your company, let's say you have some server. And in that server, you're running some application and you're storing some data. Fine, you have a server. Great. Now, that server responsibility is on you. You should manage the server. You should update the server. You should install the server. You should troubleshoot the server. If there is any problem, you should repair the server. You should do all these activities. When I say server, I'm not talking about 1, 2, 10, 20 servers. I'm talking about some hundreds of thousands of servers. Small companies will have some 30, 50, 70, 100 servers. Small company. 70, 80 servers is again a big number, right? But that is a small company network. Okay. Medium companies can have 700, 800,000 servers. Big companies can have 2,000, 5,000, 10,000 servers. So you need to own that many servers. You need to bring that many servers and you need to run your application there and store the data. And like I said, if anything is wrong there, if anything is going wrong, who should be responsible for that? You are the person who is the administrator of that company. You are responsible for that. You are responsible for your data. You're responsible for your application. You're responsible for your physical server. You're responsible for your connections, the cable connections, the physical connections. Okay, the security, the firewall, the router, everything is under you. But friends, instead of doing this many things, if you just go to cloud and take a server from cloud, that is called a virtual server. What is the server in cloud? The server is known as virtual server. This server is actually your physical server. One is a physical server, one is a virtual server. So if you take a virtual server there, friends, virtual server is a concept where you're taking a server, you're taking some resources from a cloud provider like Amazon, Microsoft, Google, and few more. Okay, you're taking this from a cloud provider that is a virtual server and you're running your application. Now, you know what you're responsible for here? You're responsible for only storing your data and running your application. That's it. Do you need to manage your physical setup? No. Do you need to repair your servers? No. Do you need to troubleshoot your servers? No. Do you need to make your physical connections? No. Do you need to make your physical security? No. Do you need to make your cooling system, backup system? No. We are not responsible for any of these things. What we do, we just go to them, we take a server, and then we run the application and we store the data. Running the application and storing the data is our responsibility. Remaining things will be taken care by Remaining things are taken care by the cloud provider. So this is your cloud computing, my friend. So instead of we managing everything, we are, sharing our responsibilities. Most of the things will be done by a cloud provider, and, running the application and storing the data is done by the cloud administrator in the company. So this is a beautiful concept of cloud computing, friends, where, you can simply go there and you can simply use the resources, whatever you need. Okay, so this is a simple and easy example of cloud computing. Instead of maintaining the local area network within the company, we can simply go there and take resources from the internet, and we can use those resources for our benefit. So we are not having a locker in our home. We are not having a security guard in our home. We are not having any, you know, cooling system in our home. So we don't have anything in our home, so we can't keep that much money here. So what we do, we just go to bank. They have everything, and they just keep our money. And maybe we'll get more money there by interest and all the other things, right? So here also same logic applies, my friend. Okay, we are not getting more data here in cloud, but I'm just saying, like, the devices, the network, the security, everything will be taken care by them. So this is the easiest example I can take of cloud computing. So when we go with cloud computing concept, we'll see more about cloud computing and all the other things. But as of now, this is what it is, my friend. Okay. Now, the next question that I need to address here is, what are the pre-requirements of cloud computing? Listen, my friend, there are no prerequisites for cloud computing. I repeat, there are no prerequisites for cloud computing. In case if there is anything you should know, I'll start everything from basics. In this particular cloud computing concept, I'll be starting everything from basics. So that's the reason I'm saying there is no need for you to know anything before you join the course, or anything before you simply, start learning. We just need to learn from the basics, from the scratch. We need to start everything, and we can go up to the advanced level. So I repeat, if you are a fresher with XYZ background, you're still eligible for this cloud computing concept. There is no need for us to worry about any of these things. Okay, fine. Now, next big question here is what to learn in cloud computing. Okay, if I can just write down few basic services, like for example, if you know a service called VPC, EC2, storage, firewall, IAM, that's etc. These are the few services that if you know, then friends, you'll be eligible for any work. You'll be eligible to join any company as a cloud administrator. See, when I say EC2 here, probably it will take 10, 12 classes. When I say VPC here, probably it will take another 8, 10 classes. So I'm not saying like, okay, every service what I have mentioned here will take only one class. No, these are the major modules actually. If you know these modules very well, you are literally eligible to get a job in any company across the globe. Okay, so this is what we need to learn. And if you want to see what we are learning here, actually, just try to go there and see the syllabus. At the end of this webinar, management will share the syllabus with you, so you can just see what exactly we are learning in more details. Okay, so this is the way it works here, friend. This is the way the cloud computing works. Okay, so this is what we need to learn in cloud computing. Now, the last and the final question here is, what next after cloud computing? See, after cloud computing, my friend, there are many things. Within cloud computing, there are many there are many levels available. Professional level, practitioner level, architect level. Okay. And there are some, cloud computing paths which are security, which are related to networking, which are related to DevOps. There are many more things actually. Like I said, there are many, many things which you can do after learning cloud computing. Few of the things which I can mention here are, you can simply go with the cloud security, networking in cloud, the advanced part of cloud. You can go with DevOps. You can go with cyber security in more details. So you can just go with many things after this cloud. Maybe the space will not be sufficient for me to write down everything that you can do after cloud. That many things are possible, my friend. I repeat, that many things are, or that many options are available for you after the cloud computing. Okay. So this is what you can do after this cloud computing concept. Anyhow, these are some of the questions actually. And like I said, if you have any other questions, simply send your questions in chat box so that I can address every question that you send them. Okay, fine. So as of now, these are the questions. Okay, there is a question coming here. How many days it will take? It will take approximately 45 days for us to complete the cloud computing concept. That is what it will take. And coming to the fees, the package actually, this is a package where we have AWS, Amazon Web Services plus Linux plus MCSC. MCSC will be only the recorded sessions. MCSC will be only the recorded sessions. AWS will be the live session. Linux will be the live session. I'll be handling both the sessions, AWS as well as Linux. So they are completely live sessions actually. But beside this, like I said, you friends, MCSC will be only the recorded sessions that I'll be sharing with you. So AWS will be live session and Linux will be live session. Linux, actually, it's already started at 7 a.m. But I'm starting one more batch from tomorrow at morning 8 a.m. Morning 8 a.m. Okay. And AWS, I'll start in April 1st week. So we're at the end of this March, right? So once we start the Linux administration, I'll go with the AWS in April 1st week. So this is about your package. These are the details about your package. Okay. Now, let me just go there quickly and see few questions about the Linux. Like I said, I have just taken the questions from the AWS. I've just taken the questions from my previous demos and my previous webinars and over the internet also. These are some of the questions. Okay. Okay, so what is Linux? That is one of the very common questions you'll get. If you have some, basic technical knowledge, you know what is a Linux, right? But if you're coming from a non-technical background, still no issues. It's a very simple answer. See, Linux is a operating system. Like, we are using some operating system in our mobile phone. We are using some operating system in our laptop or a desktop. Okay, in the same way, it is your operating system. Anyway, just in a simple and plain terminology, I can say it is your operating system. But listen, my friend, Linux is actually server operating system. It's not like our Windows 10 and Windows 11. It is a server OS. Now, what we can do in this server OS? In this server OS, we can, install applications. We can install our applications. So today, if you go and analyze the internet, 85% or more than 85% of applications that you are connecting every day that are working on the internet, they are actually running on the Linux operating system. So without this Linux operating system, we simply cannot imagine internet. I repeat, without the Linux operating system, we cannot imagine internet. Without the Linux operating system, we cannot imagine our company. Without the Linux operating system, the latest technologies will not work, whether it is artificial intelligence or whether it is cloud computing, DevOps or cyber security, blockchain, quantum services, machine learning, Internet of Things. Okay, of whatever technology whatever technology you are thinking as of now, all the technologies will work on this Linux operating system. So over the internet, more than 85% of applications are running on the internet, and all the latest technologies which are available as of today, they work on Linux. And let's say next 5 years, whatever new technologies will come, they will be designed on Linux. Let's say after 15 years, whatever technologies will come, or in next 15 years, whatever technologies will come, they work on the Linux operating system. That is the Linux, my friend. That is the core of our internet. That is the core of our networks. Okay, you cannot skip Linux if you want to pursue your career in, let's say, cloud computing or DevOps or cyber security or anything. Or in case if you're a programmer, again, you need to learn the Linux operating system. So Linux is literally mandatory for everyone to learn. Okay, so this is the reason first we are starting Linux actually. It's not mandatory to start Linux first, but in our schedule, Linux is tomorrow at 8 a.m. Tomorrow 8 a.m. is our first demo session. So today is Sunday, so we are not expecting many people for some reason, but tomorrow it's a normal day. So morning 8 a.m. we will be expecting few more people there. So tomorrow 8 a.m. will be first demo session, demo number one. Okay. Now the next question here is who is eligible for Linux? See, again, there are no eligibility criteria. There is nothing you should know when you start learning Linux. Okay, if you know how to use a computer and if you know how to use the internet, you are 100% eligible to learn the Linux operating system. That's it. I repeat, if you know how to use a computer and if you know how to use the internet, you are 100% ready to learn the Linux operating system. You just need to know this many things actually. All the other things I'll take care. You just need to know these two things, how to use a computer and how to use the internet. That's it. Again, what to learn in Linux administration? That's again a question that you can see in the course content. I have just added each and everything that we are going to learn in great details. So those are the things, probably those are the things we'll be learning in our Linux operating system. Okay, fine. Now what next after Linux? After Linux, you can go with in Linux only you can see yourself working for rest of your life actually, my friend. That's such a big thing. It's not like okay, you're learning Linux for like only 35, 40 days and that's it. That's the only thing you have. No. There's a beginning for you actually. You can see yourself working in Linux for rest of your life. That many things are there in Linux, my friend. It's such a huge thing. So Linux is not only as a operating system we are learning is for it for administration and we have many things to do in Linux. Okay. So what next after Linux? You can become the Linux administrator. You can go into cloud. You can go into DevOps. You can go into cyber security, ethical hacking. Okay. Advanced part of cloud, advanced security in cloud. Okay. If you're a programmer, or if you're a if you're a coder, everyone should know this Linux administration for sure. There is no looking back. There are no ifs and buts. Linux is literally mandatory. I'm not saying if you're going with cloud computing, you should know the basics of Linux. No, I'm saying you should learn the Linux administration perfectly. It's nearly mandatory for you to learn the Linux operating system. No ifs and no buts. Clear? This is what it is, my friend. So these are the things you should know about the Linux administration. So this is our package where we have the cloud computing as well as the Linux administration. I hope you understood the importance of it. Let me just go and show you one brief, example here. See, applications and services. A user is accessing applications and services. So where are the applications and services running? They are running on the operating system. So it can be Linux or it can be Windows. So in package, we have both the things. We have Windows operating system. We have the Linux operating system, right? Majorly, you should concentrate on the Linux OS. Okay. That is one thing. But to run this operating system, we need certain hardware like CPU, RAM, hard disk, and IC card. Now, from where you can take this hardware? One way is you can simply own them. You can buy them. This is one way. So if you want to buy them, you're spending crores and crores of rupees. The second way is you can take them on a rent or lease. So taking them on rent or lease will cost you very less money. So owning them is your physical network. Taking them on rent or lease is actually the cloud concept. You're taking the resources from some other company. Like from Amazon, you can take, let's say, 100 servers. Or let's say 1,000 servers, or let's say 800 servers, or let's say 30 servers, or let's say 7,000 servers. Whatever number of servers you need, you can simply take these servers from a cloud provider like Amazon. So it will cost you very less money. But you know why the company like Amazon, Microsoft, or Google are offering you these servers in such a low cost? There is a reason for it, my friend. There is a very simple reason. Okay, we'll go to this in more details when we come on when we go with the AWS classes when I start next week, most probably. But as of now, this is the scenario. This is the situation. We just need to go with These two options. You can either own your servers or you can take the servers on rent. Probably, if you ask me the question in the year, let's say 2005, where the applications are running, I would have said 90 to 95% applications are running on physical servers. Okay. But today, in the year 2025, if you ask me the same question, my answer will be 90 to 95% applications are running on virtual servers. Virtual servers are the servers that you take from cloud. Clear? See, so much has changed in last 20 years, right? The technology has changed so much. So before it was like only 5% maybe approximately servers were running on the virtual server. 95% servers are running on the virtual server. That is a change we have, friends. So this is the thing we need to learn actually. These are the things that we need to learn. Okay. So this is the package. So let me just go through the package again briefly. This is a package where we have the first course, let's say Linux administration, that I'll be starting from tomorrow, 8 a.m. Then I'll go with AWS, Amazon Web Services. I'll start maybe at 9 a.m. or maybe let's say at 7 a.m. or 6 a.m. I'll start in morning. But after, let's say, after 10 days. Next week, Wednesday or Thursday, I'll start it. Not this week, the next week, Wednesday or Thursday. Okay. And the third one is actually your MCSC, Windows Server Administration recorded sessions. I'll just share the recorded sessions of this Windows Server Administration. Okay. So these are the things that I need to cover in this particular package. And you know, the best thing is the package comes only in 6,999 INR. You'll get the recordings of each and every class. Linux and AWS, every class will be recorded, and daily we will share the recordings with you. And I'll share some running notes with you. So in case if you have any doubts, you can simply text me on my WhatsApp number as well as on my mail ID. I'll share those things in coming classes with you. But as of now, I can just say you'll be getting all the recordings of every session. You'll be getting the running notes related to that particular topic. And if you still have any doubt, you can simply ping me on my number so that you can clear your doubts. So these are some of the things that I can do for you. Okay, so this is a package where you'll be learning the Linux administration, Amazon Web Services, that is a cloud computing, and you'll be getting the MCSC recorded session. So all this only in 6,999. And I'll be handling the Linux administration as well as the AWS classes. I'm responsible for both the courses. Okay, and coming to the MCSC recorded sessions, I'll be sharing all these recorded sessions with you. Done? So this is something about your package, and this is something about your AWS and Linux courses. I hope you got some brief idea, but if you want to get more details of this particular course, do join this, session tomorrow, and hopefully you'll get detailed information about this particular package and particular course and everything. So in the chat box, they have already shared the content and the demo link and each and everything. So you can simply join by using this particular link. Or in case if you want to contact the management for some reason, these are their numbers. Let me just share their numbers with you so that it will be easy for you to contact them. So this is one of their number actually, 9246212143. So this is the management number. You can simply call on this number and you can message them on WhatsApp, and whatever things you need to get from them, you can simply get all the details there. So this is one of their number. Okay, let me just put one more number here. 888-5252-627. This is one more number. Okay. So sorry, this is not 822469. This is 8246212143. 9246 exactly. And this is the other number. 8885, 25, 26, 27. Done. Okay, so this is about your package, friends. So I'm here for like couple of minutes. If you still have any doubts, any questions regarding this, package or course or anything else, feel free to send your questions in chat box. I'll be more than happy to answer every question of yours. See, chat box will be open till the end of the course. Okay, you can always take this option of interacting with me through the chat box so that you can clear each and every doubt. Then you should not take any doubt with you. This is the best advantage you can take in a live session. You can simply clear all your doubts, okay? Because it is a live session and trainer is available for you. I'm not disabling the chat box anytime, my friend. I will never do this, okay? And in case if you have to talk to me directly, like I said, you at the end of the session, you can simply unmute yourself and you can talk to me directly. Done? So this was the demo. This was the webinar for you, friends. And like I said, tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. is the first demo session of Linux administration. Hopefully, we'll be getting more people there and hopefully I'll be seeing you there with them. Okay. So as of now, that's it for the day, friends. We'll stop the session here and we'll just meet again tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. with the Linux server administration classes. Done? Take care, friends. Good luck and see you tomorrow at 10 time. See you tomorrow at 8 a.m. Not same time. See you tomorrow at 8 a.m. India Standard Time. Monday, 8 a.m. India Standard Time for your Linux administration. And AWS, like I said, within a week or 10 days, I'll be starting the AWS class in morning only before or after the Linux administration class. So most probably next 50 to 55 days, you'll complete your complete package. You'll complete your package. Okay, fine. That's it for the day, friends. Thanks a lot and see you tomorrow at 8 a.m. India Standard Time. Take care, guys. Bye.